Good morning, my dear children. Welcome again in the video lecture. From today onwards, we are going to learn by this video lecture. Okay, welcome. In the online lectures, we have completed two lessons, 8th and 9th lesson. Okay, sorry, 9 and 10th lesson. And here we are going to learn the next lesson, 11th lesson. What is that? See here. Work and energy, part 1. We are going to learn this lesson in 3 to 4 parts. So today this is the first part. We are going to learn page number 76. You take in the textbook, work and energy. See, in page number 76, some pictures are given here. Observe this picture. What are they? What they are doing? What actions are seen in the picture? Yes, you can easily find out what they are doing. What are they doing? One boy is shooting an arrow by using a bow. One girl is lifting her school bag. Then another girl is pulling a box. Is it? The second girl is pulling a box. And a boy is pushing a tire with the help of a stick. And one man has lifted up a log of wood on his shoulder. See here, this boy is pushing a tire with the help of stick. The man has lifted, what he has lifted? Log of wood. Here the boy is shooting an arrow with the help of bow, and this girl is pulling a box, and she is lifting her school bag, right? And a nail is being hit by hammer. See here, and here a sponge is being pushed by finger, right? These actions are seen in the picture. See, is a force being applied while doing each action? Yes, of course. Without force, these things will not move. And of course, in every action, a force is being applied. Third, in the various actions in the picture, has the object changed its original position? Yes, except for the nail and sponge. The nail did not change its place here, and here the sponge also. So all the other objects have changed their original position. This one, the nail did not change its position and the sponge did not change its position. All the other things have changed their positions. In the above picture, we see that the position of the some objects has changed. That is, the objects are displaced, that is moved. Displacement already we have learnt in the 8th lesson, right? 8th, 9th lesson. When an object is displaced by applying a force on it, work is said to be done. When the force is applied on the object, it shows displacement. When an object is displaced due to the force applied on it, work is said to be done. फोर्स लगाएंगे तो वर्क किया जाता है. That is the meaning of that. Understood? Work is said to be done. Sorry. See here. In the Please look at the pictures given here. What the girl is doing? The girl is pulling a box. What is the difference between the two pictures? In the first picture, here this box is empty. In the second big picture, the box is filled with books, right? And he tie a string to an empty box as shown in the picture. Pull the box through a distance of 10 meters along a straight line. Tie a string to an empty box. That is the first picture shown in the picture. Pull the box through a distance of 10 meters along a straight line. What you have to do? Empty box, you have to 10 meters, you have to pull the empty box with a string. And now fill the same box with 20 books. And now in the second picture, 20 books are filled in the box. And what she is doing? The girl is pulling that box. Pull the box again through a distance of 10 meters in a straight line. What was your experience this time? Now pull this loaded box through a straight distance of 20 meters. When did you feel that more work was done? कैसा लगेगा आपको? Which is easier and which is difficult to do? When the box is empty, we can pull the box easily. And when the box is filled with books, it will be heavy to pull the box. More energy is needed to pull the filled box, isn't it? Am I right? जब box बुक से fill किया हुआ है तभी उसको खींचने के लिए more energy is being used, right? More work is done for the same displacement when the more force is applied to do the work. If the same force is applied for more displacement, more work is done by the more force. ज़्यादा एनर्जी ज़्यादा फोर्स लगाएंगे तो ज़्यादा काम होता है, right? When the box was empty, it had very less weight. Such empty box was pulled, then there was less work done. When the box was filled with 20 books and such box was pulled, there was more force applied. This time it was more work than that the first time. Why? Because the first time the box was empty and the second time the box was full. So, more energy required to pull that filled box. Use your brain power. In the above activity, which are the different forces acting on the box? Which forces acting on the box? Come on, tell me. Last in the 9th lesson and 10th lesson we have studied already types of forces, and here gravitational force, frictional force and muscular force. With the help of muscles we are pulling the box, and frictional force is also used here, and gravitational force is also used in this action. And is a displacement possible without a force? No, displacement, movement possible for without a force. Movement हो सकता है क्या without force? No, not at all. And third, if a force is applied with both the hands on a wall, will there be a displacement? No. If a force is applied with both the hands on a wall, will there be a displacement? Wall को आप लोग push कर सकते हैं? Is it possible for you? No, not at all. We cannot push. And if no displacement occurs on applying a force, what does it indicate? And it indicates the work is not done. Displacement अगर होगा तो work is done. Displacement नहीं होगा तो work is not done. Understood? Let's try this. take a pulley, fix it at a height, draw a string over the pulley. Tie a load of 2 kilograms at one end, hold the other end of the string and pull it downwards to lift the load. Very simple example. Have you ever seen a well in the villages? That is the example for this, right? When the bucket is empty, it will go down easily. When the bucket is full with water, if you pull that bucket from the well, it will be very difficult for you to pull it out, because the water, because of that weight, we need more energy to pull the water, pull the bucket full of water. Is it? Bucket बाहर निकालने के लिए टफ रहता है, कब डिफिकल्ट होता है, कभी वाटर से भरा हुआ रहेगा. तो सेम एग्जाम्पल हियर, 2 किलोग्राम ए पुली में रख के खींचेंगे तो इट क्या होता है, वेट होता है. इज इट? एंड देन अप टू द हाइट ऑफ 4 meters. First this boy is pulling this up to 2 meters and then 4 meter. And what difference he felt there when the applied force is the same? What do you understand? What did you understand from this? And from this activity, it is understood that the force required to lift a 2 kilogram weight to the height of 1 meter and the work done due to this force is lesser than the force required to lift the same weight to the height of 4 meters. 2 मीटर आने तक कम एनर्जी लगता है, 4 मीटर्स लाने के लिए ज़्यादा एनर्जी लगता है, ज़्यादा वर्क, मोर वर्क हैज़ बीन डन हियर, मोर एनर्जी हैज़ बीन यूज्ड हियर. Understood? When the applied force is the same, more work is done when there is a greater displacement. In other words, for measuring the work, both the force and the displacement must be considered. Understood? See the relationship between work and energy. The boy in the picture has applied a force to the toy car. See here, the boy is playing with a toy car, and what he is doing? He is applying force to push the car, right? Work has been done because the force applied to the car has caused displacement. He is applying force, the boy is applying force on the car, so that car moves. That movement is called displacement. In other words, transformation of the boy's energy into work has taken place through the applied force. He is applying his energy, the boy is applying his energy to push the car. Run around the ground with your friends. Can your friends run as many rounds as you can? When you play with your friends, you can watch this. Ask them to complete a round with you. Then you will come to know. Some students can run like you. Others, all the students cannot run like you. You can complete one round in 10 minutes, means some students will complete that round in 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Why? Because all the students do not have the same capacity to run. Understood? Do all the friends have the same capacity for running? No. Your friends will complete either more or less rounds than the number of rounds you complete. The number of rounds will not be the same. Some will get tired on completing 2 rounds, while some others will get tired on completing 3 or 4 rounds. That is to say, each one's capacity to complete rounds is not the same. You can complete only as many rounds as you have the capacity for. The capacity to do work is called energy. The capacity to do work is called energy. What is energy? You have to underline this point. The capacity to do Work is called energy. What is energy? Repeat it. The capacity to do work is called energy. Understood? We'll meet in the next lecture with remaining part of the lesson. Till then, have a good day. Read the lesson at home. Bye.